Why is that? Oh, hi. I heard you said you want to sleep. Straight. What can I do? Get better internet at a better price. Now may not be a good time. I ain't no car. Whatever can we do to make it around here. I've been chasing it over there, don't you? But you still want me to stay? It's not my information. But can I use this easy for anything as far as I can see? Which should be a clue that my intentions for you at this time when we have nothing to do. Tell me, when you were a little boy, what did you want to be? Baseball player, Papa, DJ Black. Then DJ Black. Remember that being with so honestly believe what, you want me to go coach? For the ball or simply no? Of course not. Isn't there something closer to y'all and this? Look at me in this history. Say, oh man, you got yourself into this. And your sister for better and worse. Just open your hands up close to it. I'm sorry about Alexa. The water under the bridge. The great one. She's feeling the pain. Green. I need some flowers still as well.
Where? Jesus put his hands again upon the man's eyes and made him look up. And he was still. And then he saw everything clear. So, what's up with that, y'all? Sophia? Yeah? And all the time you've been with us, I told him that you ever watched Blazing Because I never have. How come? Stop talking about that.
Kyrie Irving, minus 39 games this season. Luka Doncic along with Josh Green. Jared Alexander from Houston Duke. PJ Washington his 9th game as a man.
What's your opinion? Why would Mark Custer worry about Jesus doing like that type of thing? There is something true about what the Lord said is on the first time. How are we in that? I don't know. Rooted in something. Like, curious. Rooted in friends or I don't know. I think that'll preach.
Found more back.
I'm gonna get you when you come back.
So what do you think? Check it out. It does, doesn't it?
Jogging.
Check.
It leaves me the authority of the scripture.
What books found my bed? I'll do that. Look, I'm just saying, it seems like they might actually see me as a viable candidate.
We have friends needs to open that one. I'm not starting over.
Then I should go see Jason. Says who?
Father for one, I'm sure.
He's cutting loose. I don't care what he thinks. There's no other thing that's big enough to pay us what we need. And you just said you don't want to leave town. What?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
So how did you
Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Patriots of St. Louis taking on the Washington Commanders. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
My sister's funeral.
I'm so sorry about that. So, would you say there's something you guys do? The only reason I'm asking is at her age, I wish this argument was taken into consideration.
Here's Walker to start the drive. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. This defense for the Pats, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Thank you.
Looking to throw on second down. Kyle. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's pumped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Kyle. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they run this home crowd. They feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. First down, here's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You talk about this Washington defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typically what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
That is not what you expect from a receiver of this caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself, you don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. The Patriots send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. last week as he gets this one away. Well, not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
I never knew my real father. The man Jesus sent to test me, just to be good.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They'll have the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top form.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
Off the play fake. Kyle. Flush to his right. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. To throw on second down. Kyle. He's got Turner. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 28. They go pick up there at 20 yards. Throwing on first down. Kyle. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Pats are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball is tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. When you look at this defense, this unit third best in the NFL at stopping the run.
I remember years ago spending time with a top defensive coordinator, and he said the number one thing you have to do is hang your hat on something. Create your identity. This unit, they hang their hat on being stingy against the run.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to be the 3rd down.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
Correct.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good. And looking, he's free going down the left side. It's a full race. And he goes to escaping the pressure lane. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Commanders will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20.
Tired. They'll let you out of here? Next to spin? Couch.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there. That'll be 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
I should get back to work. Easy Skicks. Yes, sir. It was his idea.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Said he doesn't want to do anything behind it.
Here's the former NFL rushing champ. It's Jonathan Taylor. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. The Patriots send out their punter, standing just outside his own goal line. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Here's Smith to return it. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Thank you. Thank you. I feel like your behavior is...
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Off play action, Kyle. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
And I understand from my conversation with John's question that you didn't have to.
On 1st down, Kyle. He completes this to Walker. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
That's a nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, he just stuck out there. He just got a nice 1st down.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Come in. Oh, I didn't know it was you.
Can we talk?
What is there to say?
I'm sorry.
About what? can't even think of something to be sorry for, can you? Because you don't think you did anything wrong.
What did I do that was so wrong?
Gigi, all I asked you for was some time. I didn't ask you to let your uncle go free. I didn't ask you to keep quiet. I only asked you for some time to set some things in order.
What things?
That's none of your concern. All I asked you for was some time. And you went speeding on ahead without a thought to the cost to me. As a result, some things that could have been merely scandalous are now calamities. And the bond of love that we shared ever since the day you were born, it's now so badly frayed I don't know how it will ever come together.
That's why I'm sorry.
No! That's why you're sad. If it's a coincidence that Sophia's father comes around at this time, don't you feel the Lord's instructed hand at work here?
You know what? You were right.
About what?
There's nothing left to say.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Patriots of St. Louis taking on the Washington Commanders. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. And supreme confidence in the kicker turns to supreme failure, as that is obviously no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Throwing on first down. Kyle. Touchdown. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Commanders put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Hello?
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it.
Yes.
And this one's going to be touchdown right at about the 35-yard line.
What is it? Do you think there's a hell? A hell?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And the cosign with you, exactly the start they scripted out. But really, That kind of start can set the tone for the game for them.
Josh Allen, make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
On second down, it's Walker. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Depending on what we've done.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's good. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. On 1st and 10, Kyle. This pass into the hands of Turner. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up second down. This defense for the Patriots, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. Off the play fake. Kyle, they'll roll him out right. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Throw left side complete. That's Turner. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 17-yard line. Back to throw again. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He sets to fire deep. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. You talk about this Washington defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
It's not their fault, and you know it. It's us.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Is he asking Bishop for permission to hurry?
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Well, that's what it sounds like. How many Bishop on bended you to ask for him to use his hand?
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. To the right side, complete to Taylor. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time.
It's over. I don't want anybody else ever again.
31 yards on the punt there. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
Bishop does say it's
You and me will work out.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Off play action. Kyle. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Derek Hall charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Looking to throw. Kyle. Wide open receiver complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
It's not showing the deacons that you and James understand.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Back to throw. Kyle. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the year. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 14-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
I know I haven't been a perfect parent by any means. I had my struggles, obviously. But I've been clean and sober now for 8 years. And this whole thing. Grace, bring yourself in.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Well, I want a chance to get better following. There's still time.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Now, if everyone will please excuse us, I'd like to have the Casa and the younger Miss Greenleaf come in.
Here's Burrow. That is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Commanders are in great shape here as they take it off the 36-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. On 1st down, Kyle. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Second and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Left side, it's complete. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Kyle. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he
touchdown, Washington. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Commanders have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now 21-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Why not join this? And we came here to inform me. Because I know Jacob's in a secret state of mind where he can't give 100%. I won't be getting my money. And the Lord won't. Here we go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Would you excuse us first? By all means.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
You're going to have to tell your mother.
Burrow looking to pass. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3 and out.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the RPO, he completes it. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
We were great after. Hey, look, Charity just walked in. Let me talk to her, and I'll give you all the details when I get it. Okay? What you say?
Throwing on first down. Kyle under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Looking to throw on second down. Kyle. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Throwing on third and long. Kyle. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Look, I'm sorry this is too much. This is decided this morning. We're still going to see each other.
19 tight. 19 tight. 7 pirates.
Back to throw. Kyle. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Mustang 19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batting down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on third and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays.
And they'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders continue to pull away here in this first half.
Just so you know, you go to jail.
Sly on for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Call back.
Here we go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Now Burrow on first down. He's going to look deep down the field. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
I tell you what. Why don't you take his office once he's out? Are you sure? Oh, positive.
On second down, here's Burrow. He's going to let it go again. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, it might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Zone coverage there. They were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Flushed out right. And he comes back with one complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 36 yards on the play.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
Here we are.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Now, the PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
I'm straight. Now, 2 bags on the way. I know.
On one, ready?
Burrow will throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. This time they stay on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. It's a gain of 6, and that will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt.
Well, look who exists.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with You and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
On a nice burst, to take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they found a way to be successful with it.
And down inside the 15 it goes. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On 1st and 10, Kyle. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Commanders have taken a 6-touchdown lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and it is 42-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Don't you understand that your children already existed inside that woman? Already forming in this cloud of unpleasantness. Your boys need to feel safe and secure.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. So the false start will back them up 5. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. This third down just got even more difficult. 3rd down at 15 after the false start. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. First and 10, Taylor now. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame, get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
I know you love your daddy. That church, I mean, just keeping the doors open turns him into some two-bit hustler.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Some green and swan. Go on and on with no this in Jesus.
Now it's Burrow. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The lineman on the other side is got it. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own is under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
I'm not going to apologize because I don't think about anything wrong. Same old Grace. So is everybody else's.
I'm gonna appeal.
To throw on second down. Kyle. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A big play there. With now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Sorry.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Mr. Dorsey.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
In motion, it's Miller. Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over it.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
The one that's impressive.
Well, would prefer been consulted before it became fait accompli.
On third down, Burrow. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Just so you know, listen, I've been looking at places in town.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. To the right side, this is Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Patriots' 26-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Sly able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. He's going to go up top again. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Commanders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
We have to get on the same page, or Calvary's going to fly off in 100 different directions.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8.
And Gigi, the girl that's betrayed the both of us.
Looking to throw. Kyle. Caught by Turner. Oh, look at the juke. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're